Hi, I'm Pattu from freefincal. From March 2021, I have introduced a new debt mutual fund screener. You can use this screener for selecting mutual funds, debt mutual funds, and also it includes hybrid funds, all kinds of hybrid funds. And you can use it for tracking the portfolio. You can use it also for learning about how debt mutual funds operate. So if you're looking for funds in the conservative hybrid, arbitrage funds, medium duration funds, corporate bond funds, banking and PSU funds, that kind of thing, then this is the kind of screener that you need to look at. So I'm going to show you the screener. The screener is available as a simple Excel file. It will open in any spreadsheet. I have opened this in Mac numbers because my Excel on Mac crashed just before I started this video, so I didn't want to stop the video, so I just went ahead with numbers. But this is a Excel file .xls file, so you can open it pretty much anywhere. It's got no macros or anything. So it's got several sheets. The first sheet is an offer. You get a special deal on my 2 courses. You can check out the debt fund screener page for that. Then you have the asset allocation sheet. You have the category listing, the funds, the AUM, the amount of equity, debt, cash they hold, etc. You have arbitrage funds, balanced funds, what is this called? Balance advantage funds, banking and PSU, conservative hybrid, corporate bond, blah, 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 the whole deal. All right. Then you have the credit rating. So instead of the average credit rating, you basically have the category scheme name, the percentage in A rated, A minus, A rated, A1 plus, A1 minus rated, A2 similarly, AA, AA rated similarly, AAA rated, and so on, B, triple B, C. So you have different. So it doesn't give you an average portfolio credit rating. It gives you the percentage allocation to each category bin. So you bin A plus and A minus as one bin, AA plus, AA minus as one bin, AAA is separate. Then you have A1, A2. Then you have I don't know if there's an A3. Maybe it's there's no bond with an A3, so there's no fund with an A3, so I removed it. I don't remember the ratings. You have B, double B is not there because there's no fund which holds it. You have C, etc., etc. You have also the default thing where if there is something that is defaulted and so on. So that's that. And then you have the duration profile similar to the credit rating profile. Again, you have the percentage of bonds that are held in up to 12 months. Obviously, overnight funds, all of them will be up to 12 months, 1 to 3 years, 3 to 5 years, above 5 years, non-maturity units and so on. Non-maturity means equity units or derivatives, etc. Then you have the list of bond upgrades and downgrades from over the last 2 months. That is from January 2021 to February 2021. And then you have the yield to maturity, the modified duration, and the average maturity. The yield to maturity is a measure of risk. Higher the yield to maturity, higher is the risk in the portfolio. Modified duration is a measure of interest rate sensitivity. Higher the modified duration, higher the NAV will be volatile. Average maturity is also a measure of interest rate sensitivity. Higher the average maturity, higher the interest rate sensitivity. So you can measure the interest rate risk and credit rate risk together in this. You can check for upgrades and downgrades here. You can look at the duration here. So if you're looking for an investment over 1 to 3 years, then I would recommend basically liquid funds and overnight funds. So all the bonds should be up to 12 months. So if you're looking for a 3 to 5 year investment, then you can either choose up to all bonds in up to 12 months or most of the bonds between these two. Above 5 years, you can look at most of the bonds among these 3 and so on. So you can basically have some kind of ruling like that. Basically, if you need money, let's say after 5 years, then you don't invest in a fund which has got most of the bonds maturing between 3 to 5 years. It's an open-ended fund, mind you. So I would suggest that you look for a fund that holds most of its bonds up to 12 months or 1 to 3 years. So it keeps rotating like that. So then the interest rate sensitivity will be low. Of course, credit rating you have to look at here. So you can formulate rules like this. You can study debt mutual funds and you can choose the kind of debt mutual funds that you want. you can correlate the credit rating with YTM, and you can look at that. You understand that YTM is not going to be it's not a measure of return, it's a measure of risk, and so on. So that's the kind of debt fund screener this is. So go to freefincal.com. On the current debt fund screener is pinned to the top of the front page, or you can always go to MF screener and you will find both debt and equity mutual funds here. So this is the debt fund for March 2021. The equity fund for March 2021 is here. So I'll be publishing both of them in this category page, and I'll pin the debt fund screener from time to time here. So do check it out. Bye bye.